Clark said, "No layups in my house," and sent Angel Reese flying like it was a Southwest commercial. That flop had Academy Award winner written all over it. But the refs really looked at that and said, "Yep, that's definitely Caitlin a flagrant, like she pulled a knife out mid-play." And Angel tried to run up on her and said, "You're crazy as fuck." What the phone's all like, "This is just basketball. It's either a layup or free throws. Pick one."
It's just a good take foul, you know? If either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
And just like that, Caitlin Clark dropped a triple-double, won by 35.
Angel Reese got benched on live TV, and no, this wasn't some rest the starters kind of move. This was the kind of benching that makes you stare at the coach like, wait, you serious? But Angel? She didn't sulk, she flipped the script and went full savage. Her response had reporters stunned, fans wide-eyed, and even the Gatorade bottles sweating. It wasn't just a comeback, it was a glitter-drenched mic drop with attitude. And what she did next, let's just say, you're gonna want to buckle up for this one.
Clark and Indiana Fever is currently putting the beats on the Chicago sky, and I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese is furious because she wants to.
Strategy. This was the basketball equivalent of being sent to the corner to reconsider your entire existence. But don't mistake this for just another courtside hiccup. This was a full-blown, spotlight-stealing spectacle, served with a side of drama and timed so perfectly. You'd swear the sports gods were watching ESPN like it was Real Housewives. NCAA edition, tea in hand, popcorn ready.
Sports supporters, well, I told you guys there would be a follow-up video on the nuclear fallout. That's exactly what it's been. Over the take foul, as Caitlin Clark is calling it, and that's a great way to say it. It was a take foul. She was trying to prevent a wide-open layup, although one could argue that she might have missed it anyway, on Angel Reese, and then Angel Reese went absolutely, utterly bizarre.
So, what sparked the fall of Queen Reed? Oh, just a little thing called pure, unfiltered rage, unleashed like a Marvel villain who tossed the script and went rogue. And the trigger? None other than Caitlin Clark. Yes, that Caitlin Clark, whose three-point range practically spans from Iowa to Saturn, committed a foul, not a tech. Not a flagrant. Just your standard, everyday whistle, the kind that blows 16 times a quarter when the court feels like a war zone, ankles are melting, and elbows are flying like someone hit pure.
Little white girl and Caitlin Clark, I hear busting that flat out, bruh. Triple dub. And I don't want to hear none of that stat padding stuff, bro. She had a triple double, and that's just the facts, man. That's just the facts. So I see a lot of people saying, oh, she fouled her hard, bro. It was a malicious play. Man, that wasn't no malicious play. This is a malicious play. Check it out. What y'all gonna say?
But Angel Reese, oh no, she didn't just react, she combusted. If the building had a smoke alarm, the fourth quarter would have been played outside. Now let's be clear, this wasn't the usual sports rivalry energy. This wasn't two top-tier athletes pushing each other to be better. This wasn't friendly trash talk. This was pure uncut animosity with a side of, I hope your sneakers unravel mid-dribble. The look Angel gave Caitlin could have melted steel, and the energy she brought it made Godzilla vs. Kong look like a tea party hosted by...
The hard foul. Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese while going up for a layup. People are making a big deal out of this, and me, I'm looking at it like, look, it was just a hard foul. I don't even think it was flagrant. The only thing that was flagrant was Angel Reese's response, right? How she responded to the hard foul. And obviously you can see there's still a little hate. There's still a little hate out there, but I'm gonna say this, WNBA, lean in on this.
But here's the real kicker, Reese didn't just stop at shooting daggers from across the court. Nope, she made a beeline for Caitlin like she was trying out for Survivor. Basketball Beef Edition. If body language had a volume knob, Angel's was cranked to I got time today. You didn't need subtitles. You could feel it, somewhere on the sidelines. You could almost hear the commentators choking on their popcorn, unsure whether to call the player.
Basketball player, refs got it right. No more.
And Caitlin, let's just say she had that frozen what even is happening expression you'd expect from someone who just got randomly tackled at a spelling bee, because Caitlin didn't do much unless existing counts as provocation. Now she committed a foul, sure, but Angel reacted like Caitlin had insulted her jump shot, her playlist, and her grandmother in one breath. Then came the benching, and not just any benching, the kind of benching where the Coach doesn't even make eye contact like nope I'm not dealing with this sit. Now the crowd went from hype to yikes in 5 seconds flat. Angel didn't even argue, which was the scariest part. She sat down with the kind of simmering fury you only see in people who have just been told they can't bring outside snacks into the movie theater. Oh, and then came the fallout, because in case you missed it, Twitter exploded. Fans weren't just mad, they were launching digital nukes from all corners of the internet. Angel's own fans were torn between she's passionate and what in the WWE just happened. In Caitlin's fans, they were throwing up memes faster than Angel got benched. Suddenly the timeline looked like a crossover episode between First Take and Maury.
Me through your perspective on the flagrant foul. What was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know. If either Angel gets wide open 2 points, or we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a take foul. Every basketball player knows.
And Angel's response? Buckle up. She didn't apologize. She didn't walk it back. She doubled down. With the grace of a freight train and the subtlety of a jackhammer, Angel came for Caitlin like it was open season. No hesitation. This wasn't just a rivalry. It was a personal crusade. If she's got a dartboard at home, there's zero doubt who's front and center. You could see it in her stance, in her snarl, in the way she fielded questions with the emotional intensity of a hurricane. This wasn't just competitive fire. This was war. And if looks could foul, Caitlin would have fouled out during warm-ups, with a tech on top for good measure. Now, let's talk fallout. Sure, the NCAA loves to preach sportsmanship in class, but they were watching that clip on loop like it was the teaser for their next PR crisis. Because you don't go scorched earth on national TV, try to verbally vaporize a fellow athlete mid-game, and stroll off with a Gatorade and a good game. This isn't the 90s NBA. Reese is in hot water, boiling, scalding hot, somewhere in NCAA headquarters. A committee is definitely forming. Khakis in a frenzy, desperately Googling how to discipline without tanking March Madness viewership. And we're just getting started.
Coding this is pure hate. Pure hatred for that white girl in India. Excuse me. I need to specify. Sorry. The one that wears 22. In Indiana.
Her coach? Oh, he looked like a man slowly realizing that coaching Angel Reese might require a degree in conflict resolution and a minor in professional babysitting. The post-game press conference? It had all the energy of a guy trying to explain his browser history to his wife, for forced smiles deep, and the classic fallback line, "We'll deal with it internally." Translation: I have no clue what she'll do next, and I'm praying the league suspends her before I have to. Meanwhile, the fans are in full existential meltdown. Half are shouting, "She's just passionate," while the other half are frantically Googling, "Can a player get ejected for giving side-eye?" And the rest? Oh, they're just here for the chaos, popcorn in hand, watching the WNBA turn into a reality show hosted by drama queens in sneakers. Let's be honest, this wasn't Angel Reese's first emotional fireworks display.